Alrighty. Oh, it's AF4 broadcast, no AF3. Hello. Alright, everyone. We are here. I've come very late. I just got back from kind of work and doing things and shit. But we are here with round 4 of AF3 Season 10. Let's take you through our grid really quick. Lagging a tiny bit at the moment, but let's take you through this grid. Oh, fuck, come on. Don't do that. There you go. Alright. So, lining up in first position, surprise, surprise, Josh, I wish. Jack Olivier starting in pole position. Alfa Bevan lines up second. Third should be Nemanja Popovic. Fourth is Josh Brooks. Ali Adamchuk starts in fifth place. Topa starts in, there you go, sixth. Bonavent starts seventh. Diogo Domingo starting in eighth place, making his debut in this season so far. Kevin starts in P9. Mixtrol starts 10th. Anto starts, 11th. Master starts 11th. Anto starts 12th. Ben Carlito Hayes starts in 13th place, followed by G750 in 14th, followed by Ara Kibia in 15th place, followed by in 16th by Mario Weigel, Vessel Vichat in 17th place, Merckx in 18th, Mosquito in 19th place, Vivovs in 20th. Jens Space was still on the grid for some reason, but we have 20 drivers here on our grid today, plus me and Jens. Let's take you guys to the start. Get a perfect view of the cars as they rev up their engines and get ready to start this race here at Imola. Six red lights. And away we go. Jack Lee with a great start. Alfie Bevan, however, getting trouble off the line. Nemanja Popovic is already alongside him and already past him. Side by side, him and Alfie Bevan go. Alfie Bevan has fallen into third already. Ali Adamchuk is hot on his tail. The rest of the field makes their way through behind. They all come down to the first corner. Is it all going to be safe? All the cars jostling position, moving around in the background, but all seems to be safe. Alfie Bevan on the inside again. Oh, that's someone off in the background. That's Bonavent off. Loses a lot of positions, but that is Nemanja Popovic already up to second ahead of Ben Hayes. Can Nemanja Hodder on the outside? Gives him the inside for the next corner, but Alfie Bevan with the better line stays in second place. Josh has already lost the place. Ali Adamchuk is now under threat from Togo Turbo right behind. Togo Turbo to the outside. Can he hold it round the outside of Josh Brooks? Side by side, they're going to stay up until the next set of corners. Holding up the rest of the field behind them, Tobo and Josh Brooks go side by side. Josh Brooks stays ahead of him just for now, but still, Tobo putting the pressure on the British driver up ahead of him. Popovic still trying through. Bevan, that is Ali Adamchuk just sliding out wide, letting Josh Brooks right through, making it just about a safe rejoin. Ali Adamchuk is going to lose 7 places. Sorry, my nose is all blocked. I've got a sinus is acting up. But an exciting first lap so far here at Imola. Togo Turbo leads a little train of cars. Actually, Josh Brooks more like leading a little train of cars. And Alfie Bevan not falling too far behind Jack Olivier on this lap. I was going to blow my nose really quick. There's 1 lap done out of 11 here at Imola. Kevin right on the back of Ali Adamchuk. Could the Turk be set to lose more positions? Master right on the rear end of Kevin at the moment, lines up side by side with him. Is he going to go deep into the corner? No, he is not. Kevin maintains the position, but Master still looking very feisty. Might go for a move into the next corner. But holds firm, stays behind. Nemanja Popovic, however, up at the front, closing in on Bevan slowly but surely. I gotta stand up when I commentate, swear to God. Makes my sinus issue go away. Nemanja Petrovic still third. Still following Alfa Bevan going wide in the corner ahead of him, but that's Ali Yaremchuk falling down to 11th, seemingly losing more and more positions by the minute on his outside there. When are we going to see him? That is such a stupid camera angle. He is on hot on his heels. It's Diego Domingo, actually former Polaris Motorsports teammates for a time. But that is Diego in the BMW looking feisty on the rear end of Yaremchuk at the moment. Motivated, going to be hoping to make his recovery from 17th place on the grid. Vivos has already fallen a little way behind the rest of the field. However, Nemanja on the last lap setting a personal best, still very close within range of Alfie Bevan in the BMW. Master down in 9th, actually Mixtro in 7th, very close to the back of Ben Hayes, who's made his way up to 6th after starting 13th on the grid. Impressive stuff from the Hungarian at the moment. Vihat and Yaremchuk going head to head in the background, but Ali Yaremchuk will hold on to 10th place. Vessel loses the position. Actually, Ali gains the position because I believe Diego Domingo is right behind Ali before. My apologies there, but Mixtro still hot on the heels of Ben Hayes. Very closely packed still after 3 laps of racing. We still only have about 1 second gaps between all of our drivers. Bar the odd 2 or 3 second gap lower down the field. But Ben Hayes still ahead just about of Mixtro. 2/10 now the gap between him and the man behind. Oh, almost goes for the move there, just about is able to stop himself before contact is made. Ben Hayes lives to fight another day, and Mixtro stays in 7th place for the time being. Jack Olivier in the meantime setting the fastest lap of the race, about a second quicker than everyone else around on track. However, Alfa Bevan, the only one who's actually quite close to him. Potentially a collision there in the back between these lot. No, it's not a collision, it's just some fierce battling as Mario Weigel gets himself involved in this fight for 11th place. Moves alongside Diego Domingo. Is he going to be able to make the move into the corner? Has the inside, but Diego with the better line is able to power through and maintain 12th place for the time being. Mixtro hemmed in behind Ben for the time being. That is Kevin right behind, getting feisty as well, trying to take advantage of the battle of these two to gain some places. That might be the chance he needs. Mixtro getting a little crossed up on the exit there. Kevin's still going to be following so close behind. Overtakes do not come easy here in Imola, but our drivers here are going to try all they can to get past one another. Mixtro getting his rear out for a fair bit now in that rear-wheel drive Mercedes, but Kevin able to keep it just a little bit cleaner, keeps Mixtro honest. But up at the front, nothing really changing. The gaps have all sort of just extended. We have no real changing of positions within the top 5. But behind that, I still believe it is all to play for. Ben Hayes, as a matter of fact, actually quite close to the back of Soko Potobo. The Honda driver falling off the back of the likes of Josh Brooks, Nemanja Popovic, and Bevan up ahead. Very clean racing here from Ben at the moment, and getting that little bit closer to the Honda ahead. Only 3/10 the gap now. Is he going to go for a move into the chicane? He's not, but closes up a whole lot on the Portuguese driver. So close to the back of the Honda is he now. Looks for a potential chance, but I don't think it'll be able to happen. Whoa, Ben sends it up the inside, goes deep. Might be set to lose more, might be set to risk it all and lose a fair bit. It loses actually 2 positions in the process. Very ballsy move from Ben, but it's not going to pay off. Falls just about behind Kevin for the moment. However, in the slipstream, getting that little bit of extra tone, a little bit of extra speed down at the slightly curved straight here at Imola. Looks to the outside, thinks about a late move under braking, but not going to happen here for the British driver. Stays behind the Dutchman for the time being. But as Anto and Mario Weigl having battles in the background, Mario Weigl falling down to 14th, while Diego and Wichardt staying where they are, falling off the back of the pack ahead of them. And then is Ben Hayes. Oh, Kevin getting very crossed up on the exit there, and that will be those two side by side down to the next corner. Nice little camera angle here of the two of them very, very close to one another. I'm unmuted, right? Yeah, I'm unmuted. Cool. And no, there's other good races in Italy. SMH. We got Mugello, good for some racing series. Monza's pretty damn cool in some series. Sorry for the blowing of my nose. Just yeah, feeling a bit off today. Oh, Anto seemingly having an incident, falling down the order. Yes, he's way off track somewhere. Seemingly made a mistake at the chicane. Always a bit easier to do in these rear-wheel drive machines. But Alfie Bevan is still only 2 seconds behind Jack Levy up at the front. I don't believe you can cross off a battle for the win here just yet. One thing that's for certain though, Diego Domingo on this lap is going to be closer to Wichardt than I believe I've seen him all race. Closing up further and further on the Peugeot ahead, looks to the outside. Is he going to be able to make some later braking? Round the outside he goes. Diego making an awesome pass on Wichardt there for 11th place. Great stuff from the BMW driver, but that is Wichardt who is not going to give it up and is going to battle side by side down to the next corner with Diego. Is Diego going to choose the outside again? Yes, he's going to have to, but that sees Wichardt, oh, a little bit too greedy there on the corner, but that is Master right ahead. Interesting rejoin there from Wichardt, trying to get back on track as quick as possible. And that sees Mario Weigl held up just a little bit, stays 14th. Barvane only making his way back up to 14th place in this race. Kind of ruined by his first lap excursions. But that's how it goes sometimes here at AF3. Got some battling going on again. There's Ali Yardimcher finally catching up to the back of Ben Hayes, fighting him for that 7th place. Gets shown straight to the outside by Ben there, but still Yardimcher going to be hot on his heels, so close to the back of him. It's his high-speed section, looks to the outside potentially. Let's see if Ben will go deeper. Yes, he will, but for now, just going to wait patient. No real overtaking opportunities. That is Josh Brooks, who has completely lost it down at Aqua Minerale, I believe that is, and he falls down to 6th place. Joins his teammate pretty much, serve a moment just for a second there. But Josh going to hold up his teammate, and he might just give both positions to Ali. No, he will not, but the two of them go side by side down into the corner. That's Ben is going to be given the position, but Josh shunted out wide just a little bit. Ali Yardimcher in 8th place, now under pressure by Kevin. Kevin's come back into the equation. Great job, man. But it's all seeming to hot up right before the end of the race. The battle for 6th has become a pertinent one. Ben Carlito Hayes, of course, his very real name, in that 6th place position. Josh Brooks having a moment of moments and just absolutely losing it down at the corner where you do not want to lose it. Ali Yardimcher now side by side with Kevin. But a superior speed maybe on the Alpha, maybe Ali having a better exit out of the last corner. Ali gains the position back again, but Kevin looking feisty. He's going to go for a move under braking. No. He will be following the Alpha in a behaved manner down through the next section of corners. Alrighty, I left us for a moment, but I think Mixtrol could it be looking at 4th place right now, still so close to the back of Turbo. How these two have not exchanged positions is quite remarkable. Josh Brooks seeming a little exchange of position between him and Ben Hayes just there. Very good team coordination working there. Top 3 pretty much looking set at the moment. Absolutely nothing has occurred between those lot. But a nice little train of cars here, all the way from 6th down to 9th. Could be seeing some action here, quite possibly. Ali Yardimcher now following closely to the back of Hayes. Right on the back of Ben Hayes is Ali Yardimcher, almost bumping him there for a second. Whoa, around the outside could quite possibly work here for Ali Yardimcher. Again, almost a repeat of what happened earlier between him and Ben Hayes. Whoa, very close little moment of touring car rubbing there between the two of them, but Ali stays behind Ben for the time being. Hayes doing a great job of holding up Yardimcher so he doesn't get past and hunt down his teammate, Josh Brooks. Ali goes wide, wants to cut across nice and firm, make a good line for the next chicane. Looks the side of Ben Hayes. Is he going to be able to have an edge ahead into the next corner? Looks to the outside, holds it there. Can the two of them go through together without contact? I believe there was some contact made. That is... Oh, Mixtrol's gone around. Mixtrol seemingly had an incident with Turbo. Oh, goodness, that is such a shame. Mixtrol falls down to 10th place. And out of contention for those top spots. That leaves Josh Brook back in 5th. Ali Adamcha now battling for 6th, and Ben Carlito Hayes, the man in 6th, now having it taken from him by Ali Adamcha. Side by side they go. We have an absolute battle on our hands. Master watching this all unfold. 3 cars right ahead of him, going down to the next corner. I believe it might be 3 wide even. Ben Carlito Hayes to the outside. These other 2 across the track. Let's see how this goes into the braking zone. 2 by 2 they now go side by side. Ben and Ali. Ali to the inside, Ben to the outside. Side by side they remain through this set of corners. Please give us a camera angle. There's Kevin sliding through and Master behind, sliding and spinning out. Not able to keep up with this battle, but side by side they go. Ali now moves ahead of Ben, assuredly for the time being, but that is Master losing a couple of positions. Mixtrol moving up to 9th now, but Ben still not going to take that line down. Right firm on the back of Yardamcha once more. Oh my goodness, that has been some awesome action just to spice up the end of this race. Jack Olivia in the meantime on the final lap of the race, going to win it unless he cocks it up. Nemanja Popovic has not been able to get closer to Alfie Bevan at any point throughout this race, staying exactly where he has been in 3rd place. But that is what Polaris need in this championship. Flying over the curves is Josh Brooks. Gonna get super close to Togo on this last little straight of the track before the last 2 corners. But will it be too little too late? Huge jump ahead. Togo goes deep, however. Josh might be looking for opportunity. Mario Vagel falls down the order in the meantime, but will he be able to get the better run onto this final corner? Challenge him for 4th down to the line. Just not meant to be. Josh gonna finish in 5th, behind Tugwit in 4th, behind Nemanja in 3rd. Ali now 5 seconds behind is gonna come across the line in 6th place. Let's just watch it from here. Mixtro about to cross the line in 9th place. Master finishes behind in 10th. Diego Domingo in 11th. Bonavane a little while down the road, down in 10th place or 12th place. Followed by Vessel Vichat holding on to 13th ahead of Ara Kirbayev. UZM50 finishes 15th ahead of Anto in 16th. Mario Vagel finishes 17th place. Merckx in 18th and Vivos finishes last in 19th place. Mosquito does not finish. There you go, guys. Pretty damn good race, I'd say, in race 1. Maybe not the action we wanted to see up at the front, or a total lack thereof. But, of course, the usual characters like Ben Hayes, of course, providing us with some awesome action. Ali Adamcha as well. Josh Brooks as well, doing some losing of positions. And some other people throughout the field. But yes, no lead battle really. Let's see if we can get something a lot more interesting in race 2. Anyway, so I was reading a news article, very interesting stuff. But race 1, sorry, all done and dusted here at Imola, and we move on to race 2. Damn, that is a high quality livery. Jeez, I wonder how many damn megabytes that's taken up. B-pixel, yes. Okay. Make livery small. Anyways, let's take you through our intriguing reverse grid. Top 17 or something, I believe, are the ones being reversed. Mario Weigl starts on the pole here at Imola, followed by Anto in second, G750 in third place, Arda Kubiya or Daniel Ricciardo in fourth, Vessel Vichat starts in fifth place, ahead of Bonavane in P6. Diego Domingo starts P7, followed by Master in P8. Mick Stroll starts 9th, followed by Kevin in 10th. Ben Carlito Hayes starts ahead of Ali Adamcher in 12th. Josh Brook starts 13th. Toggle Paturbo in 14th. The Manny Povich starts 15th. Alfie Bevan starts 16th. Jack Olivia starts 17th. 18th place starts Merckx. 19th place starts Vivos. And Shiny Waffles, I believe, has joined and is starting 20th, filling the void left by Mosquito's departure, maybe having some internet or PC issues that have caused that departure. Ten seconds now left to go before the start of this race. And away we go. What the fuck? Let's watch them all come down to the first corner. Mario Weigl gets an awful start, and that catapults Vessel Vichat up into second place. But Anto now leads this race. Ali Adamcher, Josh Brooks, and that lot all at the back, fighting. Josh in position. That is Ben Hayes. Oh, he's collided with the back of Mario Weigl. Turns around. That is Bonavane who's been hit. There are cars all over the place. Goodness me, Jack Olivier gets caught up in all the madness and falls way down the order. Actually, stays exactly where he is, to be completely fair. And so, slowing down already, getting into the safety car procedure. He will be the one leading the restart. That is Ben Hayes, already up to 4th place. I do wonder if his finishing position will be one that he will keep, seeing as he did knock another driver out of the way, as was seen. But for now, he remains in that position. Alfie Bevan already making his way up to 6th. Ali Adamcher in 7th as well. Diego Domingo in 8th place. Let's see how other people have shaped around. 10 places made up by Alfie Bevan. Goodness me. Josh Brooks has lost one. Fields gaining a fair few. Shiny already gaining a fair few as well. 7 gained by Ben Hayes. That's an incredible start from him. Scything his way through the field. And we've restarted. Vessel Vichat spins in front of the whole field. It falls all the way down the order. I believe that is another safety car we now have. Goodness me, this is absolute chaos here on race 2. What is going on? Ben Hayes now leads this race. Due to that, what in God's name is going on? When is Ben Hayes going to get his damn win? Anto's still in 2nd. Arda in 3rd place. Progress. I want to see intervals. There you go. But I believe we're going to hopefully get underway again on this start-finish straight. Let's go from this camera angle. Ben Hayes gets away fairly clearly. The rest of the field going to follow him down the start-finish straight. Let's see if there's any jostling or moving around up ahead. Alianic already up to third place almost. Whole rest of the field follows these guys. Alianic up to second now ahead of Anto. Anto slots in right behind. But that's Ardo. Could be going for a move there, but doesn't make it stick. Fierce battling all the way through this field. Nemanja up into 10th now. Josh Brooks up into 13th. Jack Olivier not far behind in 13th as well. Sorry, Josh Brooks moving up to 11th. My apologies. Absolute train of cars here into this section. This, of course, will end badly. Diego spins around and off the circuit. No safety car needed for that, but Diego, the unfortunate victim of just an absolute queue of cars being funneled into an area way too small. Josh Brooks going to try to stay on the back of Jack Olivier. They just stay in front of him for the time being. Very interesting little dynamic here. Let's go on board with Josh Brooks for a little bit. I don't know what to believe at this point. The names or the numbers on the cars don't seem to be adding up with the actual positions on the scoreboard. But they go through Agua Minerale. Josh Brooks maintains P10 for the time being. Jack Olivier right behind him, P11. Looking feisty. Kevin already starting to hold up Josh just a little bit. Josh not wanting this. So difficult to get past people here in Imola. Going to be a godsend for those on the reverse grid start positions that are higher up. And a godsend for Ben and Ali, who are now left up at the front after Bevan just behind Merckx and Shiny Waffles falling off the order. Shiny Waffles leaving. Josh Brooks down the inside of Kevin, goes a little bit too deep, gets a little punt from Kevin in the rear. Josh going wide as well, coming back on track side by side with Jack Levy. They now go on to the start finish straight. Let's go with this camera angle from right here. Josh just about ahead, going to get in the slipstream of Kevin. Now we're going to see 3 wide here, just touching and moving on. Josh coming across the front of Jack just a tiny bit, but Josh moving ahead of Kevin, who's going to have the corner here. Josh moves to the inside and takes the line that prevents Kevin from taking his. And Jack now stuck behind Kevin for a few seconds at least. Let's go on board with him for just a moment. Right behind the back, that is Anto flying off. No, Jack will cry at the sight. His father off the track in a big way and loses a heap of positions. But now an absolute massive car, 6 cars all in one little group here. Daniel Ricciardo, Mixtrol, and G750 all holding the line. 3 wide, they're going to go into the corner. Who's going to come out alive is the better question, rather than who's going to come out ahead. Nemanja seems to be making his way ahead. Jack Olivier, as usual, taking great advantage of these sticky situations, but just about all making it through alive and in one piece. Josh Brooks, the big loser of this, down in P9, but moves up ahead of Kevin, who slides out wide. Josh going to try follow Jack behind this little group, but Kevin going to be fighting off G750 and the others that were in this little pack. Josh Brooks falls off the back of this little group in the meantime. Going to take advantage, however, of Jack Olivier battling away with Mixtrol. Mixtrol drops out of the equation, but Josh has an incredible run on Jack Olivier. That's a server moment right there. Oh, someone's gone off. I think everyone experienced that quite possibly. Ali Adamcha having a moment there. What on earth is happening? There's a bit of chaos going on right now. Our servers are not having a good day. G750 going very, very, very wide. Losing a lot of positions and track time. No safety car from that in the meantime, though. But Alfie Bevan moves up to 2nd place. Right behind Ben, who leads up at the top of the field. Master, however, with the fastest lap of the race. Very interesting. Wonder how long he'll be able to keep that for. But Josh hot on the heels of Jack as Jack pursues Nemanja ahead of him. He's going to be a tough customer in terms of further overtaking, but he has 7 laps to make it all happen. Oh, Jack Levy and Daniel Ricciardo side by side down the straight they go. Jack with the fast lap of the race. Also, in the meantime, Jack going to take this position quite comfortably with later braking and potentially a better line through the corner than Daniel Ricciardo right behind him. Alfie Bevan, however, really close to the back of Ben Hayes for the time being. Ali Adamcha also close behind, going to be hoping that this battle continues and that Ben can hold up Bevan for as long as possible. Ali Adamcha already gaining about 5/10 in the last lap or so on this little bunch right here. Let's go with Alfie Bevan as he hunts down Ben Hayes, two British men against each other on track at the moment. In his front wheel drives, Ben has been punted so many times at this point. Gets punted again by Alfie Bevan, but stays ahead. A little bump draft almost ahead, pushing Hayes just that little bit forward. Now if he sticks to that wide line, lets Ben take the shallower line, the one that's a bit more difficult to maintain. The top three all so close now. We may have more joining the fray. Jack Levy looking for a way past Manupovic for the time being. Ben defending from Alfie Bevan. Alfie Bevan switching in the corner. Alfie going across on Ben, punting him out of the way. I'm now going to be defending from Ali. Ali using this perfectly. Is making his way right past both Ben and Alfie Bevan as they flounder and flop over each other in that braking zone. That's the best way to describe it. That was very inelegant, and they both lose a position because of that. Actually, Alfie Bevan has net 0, but Ben Hayes loses 2 positions in all of that kerfuffle. We may well be seeing a 5-way battle for the lead here quite soon. Ali Archer now ahead of Alfie Bevan, going to be looking to hold them up for another 5 laps. Jack going to be looking to get past this group of 4 very, very speedy boys for the time being. Josh Brooks kind of out of the equation at this point, but back behind in 6th place. This is on board with Jack Levy, fighting tooth and nail against Nemanja Povic up ahead of him in his rear-wheel drive BMW. Ben Hayes falling off the back of the leading 2 just a little bit, but Jack with again a very, very good exit and corner right there, hot on the heels of Nemanja. Will he look for a move into the next corner? Thinks about the outside. Nemanja really positions that car in the middle of the track, taking up so much room. Really just showing there how hard it is to overtake here at Imola times such a narrow track. But Jack really going to get the slipstream on this next straight. Jack Levy aiming for the move on Popovic at the moment. Jack getting pushed out just that little bit wider than is possible. Nemanja holds on to that position of 4th place and lives to fight another day, I guess you could say. But Bevan still right on the back of his new rival, Ali Adamcha. Ali Adamcha going to be going for the move right here. So close to the back of him. Really trying to keep that rear-wheel drive BMW under control over the green AstroTurf. A little bit easier for the front-wheel drive guys, but there's pros and cons either way. We're seeing a right mix-up at the front at the moment. You've got 3 front-wheel drives and 2 rear-wheel drives in that top 5 at the moment, so a pretty good spread. Ali Adamcher and Bevan both flying across these curbs here, but Ben Hayes in the background holding up Popovic and Olivier behind him. Jack Olivier still on the tail end of this group, but maybe looking for another chance here down into the downhill braking area. Going to stick behind Nemanja. He knows that you should not make your move too soon here at Imola. Playing it smart, intelligence really at the forefront here of making solid moves at Imola. Tucked into the slipstream once again is Jack Olivier. Going to see the move of last lap repeated again. Is he going to? Which side is he going to slide out to? Moves to the left initially. Very, very tight gap there. Nemanja just about gives him the space he needs. But Jack is all the way alongside the Serbian. Nemanja holds firm on his line. And side by side they go through again. Jack just about going to slip through this time. Awesome battling between these two. And Jack Olivier makes his way through into 4th place. Hard fought, but very clean in the end, and a good 4th position made up. Jack continues his movement through the pack. Ben very slow there for a moment, getting just a bad exit of sorts off that corner. Really, almost like he's having some issues of some sort. Really, really slowing down. Is he having fuel issues? I have no idea. He's lost so much time to Jack. Maybe he's trying to be that cork in the bottle for Josh behind, letting Josh get closer. Well, he's seemingly not done a very good job of it because Jack is already through on Ben. No idea what's happened then. There. Ben is racing rather oddly at the moment. It's really confusing. I need to ask what happened there. Oh, that is Josh! No way is that Josh. No way is that Josh. Josh has bottled it the same place in both races. Goodness me. You do not want to see that. Not good, not great stuff from the Vauxhall driver. Falls all the way down to about 9 or 10th at the moment. Ali Adamcher and Bevan, however, side by side into the last couple of corners together. Alfie takes it to the outside, wants the better run, better exit on the last corner. And I think he might get it out. Ali Adamcher tucks right in behind Bevan with 3 laps left to go. Bevan leaving him just about enough from the outside. Mixed ruffles down the order in the background. We will not pay attention to that, but these two side by side, well and truly. Oh, Ali gets turned around at the start, finish straight. They cross over just that tiny bit, and Ali gets spun around, hits the wall. We'll be hoping he doesn't have damage, but that is a huge collision in the lead battle, almost like somewhat resemblant of the Russell-Bottas incident of 2021, but goodness me, that was a awful collision for Yardencha there on the main straight. Such tight margins there. Both drivers just trying not to give a single inch, miscommunicating, and having that Ali Adamcher currently in 5th place at the moment. Not losing as much as he possibly could have. We'll be happy about that. Josh Brooks, meanwhile, making a move for 7th. Getting past Daniel Ricciardo in the background. But Jack Olivier going to be needing some speedy laps to get past Alfie Bevan. Alfie Bevan with some really solid pace on his hands. He was lapping within tenths of Jack Olivier in the last race. Will be trying his hardest to hold on to the win here. Turbo and Josh battling very, very firmly in the background. They've got a whole little gaggle of cars here. Brooks looks at the inside, finally makes that move work, albeit with a little bit of bumping and barging. Diego Domingo now going to try seize the chance and get past Turbo up ahead. But through they go. Jack Olivier now in clean air, going very, very fucking speedy. Already 1.3 behind Alfie Bevan as we move on to the penultimate lap here at Imola. But battling they stay. Josh Brooks, Doug Turbo, and Diego Domingo for P8. However, up ahead, yeah, this little group of dudes battling away. This will be huge for the Teams Championship. Polaris really getting everything they needed out of this weekend. Currently sitting P3 and P5, also maintaining a very good result in P1 that might catapult them past River Racing for the time being. But Ali very close to the back of Ben already. Where'd my pillow go? Fell through the back of my chair. Alright, got it. So close to the back of the Vauxhall Vectra. Giving a little punt again. People cannot stay off the rear end of Ben Hayes. Literally needs his livery change to have a thing saying, please bonk here. Jack now 6/10 behind Alfie Bevan. Jack putting in a blistering lap of a 150 dead. Ben Hayes now falls to 5th behind Ali Adamchip. Looks to the inside again, however. Is he going to make it stick? No, he's not. Ali with the better line is going to take it. Ben Hayes really not quite. But now we move on to the final stages of the final lap. Jack Olivier very close to the back of Alfie Bevan here. Is he going to be able to make enough ground on him in these final few corners to make a move? So close to the back of him. Alfie Bevan getting his rear end just a little bit wayward. Still in the lead, but Jack with some pace. Is it going to be a last corner maneuver from the Frenchman? Looks to the outside of Bevan. Bevan defends well. Into the last corner they go. Bevan's going to make sure he gets through this corner just perfectly. And right behind him, Jack Lever is going to have to settle for second. Alfie Bevan comes across the line to win his 3rd AF3 race in a row. Just ahead of Jack Olivier, winning by 1/10 of a second. Nemanja Popovic, next man to cross the line in 3rd place. Followed by his teammate that makes a great result for Polaris Motorsports. River Racing's Josh Brooks finishes 6th ahead of behind Ben Hayes. But there you go, ladies and gents. That is a solid AF3 race we've just had. Oh my God. Tired, man. But there you go, ladies and gents. Been doing some nice front wheel drive donuts. So there you go. That's all she wrote for AF3 Imola. Hello.
Did you see it happen?
Yeah, I saw you get absolutely ass fucked.
Race 2.
Goodness gracious me, that was quite. I went crazy on stream, man. Well, as crazy as the sort of calm and largely unbothered me goes, but goodness me, that was something. What happened there? It looked like a miscommunication of sorts.
Well,
or was it a bit of
Alfie said
argy
he might
bargy?
have turned. Alfie said he might have turned, but I don't really know yet. So he's saying it might be his fault, but I don't really know yet.
This
I
will be
wanted to see the replay.
one for the replays. Indeed, you're right about that.
And what I want to see is Nemanja like 5 seconds behind? Because if not, I'm gonna let Alfie get the win instead by not reporting.
Nemanja finished.
For teams, it's more important.
I believe Nemanja was about just over 5 seconds behind.
Then I probably won't report. So makes more sense for teams. Champ.
He pushed off Ben Hayes at turn 17 too.
Oh, I saw that.
Ooh,
No, I saw.
Alfie.
Alfie pushed Ben Hayes
Yeah,
off at
that
turn
is
Ooh.
no, that is true. There was definitely some dubious maneuvers going on in that race. A few people
And,
trying dive bombs, Josh trying and failing dive bombs, Josh spinning at the exact same place in both races.
My race one, like first 3 laps, I spun at Acqua Minerale all
Yeah,
3 laps.
yeah,
And went off into the sand.
It didn't go too well for you in that one. You had a few,
No. And I also had internet. I had internet issues in quali, and Toga blocked my lap, so half of my quali was gone.
Wonderful.
And then in the actual race, I didn't have any audio in game. I had internet issues, and apparently I couldn't hear Jens. So that's great.
That's cursed as hell, man.
So race 2 is like, oh, now it's all fixed. Yay, first, because I think, Alfie collided with Ben, and then no.
Yeah, I would say the collision with Ben at turn 17 is definitely a penalty. I won't speculate on how high the penalty is, but it was pretty clear that he pushed him off to get the position for the lead.
If Ben reports, I'll report mine then.
And then, since I'm not going to be at the stewards meeting on Monday, I don't really feel any reservations towards speculating. But watching it live, it looked like he turned into your rear quarter. I only saw it one time. I only saw it live. It looked as if he turned slightly into your quarter and you got spun around.
Alfie's just DM'd me. On replay, it looks like it was a little bit of rubber banding, but it was me turning in. Sorry about that.
Alrighty, well, it's yours.
So I guess that was it.
Well, sounds like an admission of guilt to me.
Well, there you go.
Well,
anyways, there you go. I mean, that was a pretty damn good race to watch. There was some very questionable moves throughout, but yeah, awesome racing overall.
Too wide into the final chicane. Only went well, like relatively well, mind you, once.
Yeah, other times, some people, who was it? Someone binned it on the safety car restart and fell all the way.
That'll be what I think. Vessel. He said he went in front and then
that was indeed
tapped.
Vessel. Yeah, Vessel.
He got tapped. He said into the other cars.
Yeah, a lot of people at the front of that field at the start having a lot of misfortune.
Get some of the other guys in here.
Yeah, I want to get Jack and Diego, because Diego, I think this is his first AF3 race this season, so I want to get his thoughts.
Nemanja is
hello Jack. A win and a P2 for you. How would you say that went overall? You had a decent bit of action in race 2. Guess start from that. How was that for you?
It was fun. I got a lot of overtakes to do, so that's always fun. But I got a bit unlucky at the start because I got caught up in the crash because of someone rolling to the side, and I got stuck behind him, so I lost like at least 5-6 positions, which meant I was behind everyone at the restart. But yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, you basically got trolled.
You got held up to a decent extent. That is very true. But your charge back through was nothing unusual at this point, and it was good opportunism as well, especially when Alfie Bevan, and who was it who collided? No, you made advantage of the other people's misfortunes ahead, as you should do.
Yeah, when Alfie took out Polly.
Yes, yeah. I mean that just overall, their battling just brought you that bit closer, and you just kept it.
May I say something as well?
Uh-huh.
It is the only one in race 2. Only 3 people in race 2 that didn't get any session penalties for track limits was me, Jack, and Diego.
So everyone else got cuts. Like they're gonna get penalties for cuts.
Yeah. Jack and Diego didn't get any cuts at all, but I got 7 cuts, but all of them were when I got taken out.
So were these just? So I'm wondering, do you guys think this was all the chicane? Because I noticed in the stream, at least, people were eating that chicane. What were was there anything about track limits there, or?
Yeah, there was, because if you take one of your wheels off of the curb, then you do get a cut. So you can't go over the kind of like yellow black part of the curb. That's not actually a
see,
curb.
which
You can't
didn't-
go over that. That counts as Astro.
Which did happen a few times.
Yeah.
So
Vivos is the only one with the 6 session penalties or 5+ in race 2. So everyone else got. There was quite a few people with 4, but not with 5. And Anto and Merckx got 5 in the first race.
I see. Well, there you go. Some small penalties will be dished out, indeed. But I believe this puts you way ahead in the constructors now, Ali. Of
Not
both.
me.
I mean,
How odd.
in the teams championship, this
I
would
ended
be.
P4 though.
Yeah, but you and Nemanja both had strong results and better than River, who I believe you were very close to. So
I guess yeah.
I think the teams battle, the results from this should be fairly spicy. I think Diego did pretty okay for his first run with Maka. I want to get him in there actually. And
No,
ask
he's
him.
a reserve. He's not.
Oh, is he not? Oh, my apologies.
Yeah.
Then. Never mind then. I want to get Josh.
He joined
in
when
here.
Anto had left the server, so he got Maka.
I'll get Josh in. I'm curious to see what he has to say because I think it will be disappointment. Hello, Josh. Sorry to drag you in here, but would like to get your thoughts on those 2 races. I noticed you bottled it in the exact same spot.
Twice, same spot, same lap, both times.
Was it the same lap as well? No way.
I'm pretty sure within one.
Goodness me. Well, either way,
I
same
hate myself.
same corner. What was that down to? Do you think it was more setup or just you cocked it up?
Cocked it up.
Okay. Was it anything in your any setup or anything you did that made that more likely? Because that did look like quite a tricky corner. A few people got it wrong.
Yeah, I noticed quite a few people early in race 1 got it wrong. I don't think there's anything in particular in setup that I could have done to make it any better. I just needed to be more consistent going into there.
Yeah, it was a tricky one. But besides that, how did you find that racing? You seem to get trapped of decent bet in positions, but you did have a fair bit of battling. I mean, how was it overall? Are you satisfied or not really?
I'm not satisfied. I'm not satisfied at all. I felt that was a terrible race for me.
8th and 8th or something along those lines.
5th and 6th.
5th and 6th. My apologies. Well, that's something. And then Ben putting in very good results on the other hand. So in teams, it's all looking. It looks fierce. I won't say it looks easy for anyone.
There is one problem in that I'm in Germany for a month and will miss 3 races.
Oh, fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Polaris are out now. Polaris are out of it pretty much.
All right. So
Not actually, because we were kind of like ahead with 2 less races still, but we'll see.
So the manu's basically got to carry hard.
Yeah. I'm only here for Macau. I might try mouse and keyboard, but yeah, I'm likely not going to.
Doubt it's going to go well.
Well, yeah. Well, it'll be better than nothing. Maybe practice a bit on it, see how it goes for you. But anyways, I believe that should be it. It was a good race overall. It was typical Imola, hard to make passes, but you got to just set it. But I noticed, Jack, especially you were setting up those passes on the main straight quite well. You were following people super close, and I think that paid dividends and just being calculating your maneuvers and not being too ballsy. I think Josh, I saw you make a few moves into the second last corner and going a bit deep.
Tried to, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a tough place to go for. You really got to be quite precise there. But I guess it's a little bit of learning at Imola. Anyways, that should be it for this stream. Tomorrow I will double check. We do indeed, I imagine, have AF4 unless it's over.
Season finale, yep.
Season finale at. Let me check what that is.
Road Rebel Ring.
Okay. Rebel Ring.
I'm going to Germany. This is practice.
I am busy, so I'm not up to date on things. But do tune into that. Hopefully that'll be streamed by someone or other. Maybe me, because I might be back from work. And also a reminder again, we are now 1 week away from AF2. So that'll be on the 2nd of July. Get your skins in if you're hesitating on signing up, or if you want to watch, just be there or be square. It should be awesome. We have 43 or even 44 people signed up now. So
watch me do it on mouse and keyboard and take out 57.
Please, I want to see that. But please do be there for that. Get your skins in if you've made them, or just be there if you signed up. Please. We want to get a nice big field. And yes, be there for that. On Sunday, we will be having AF1 as usual. We're at Mid Ohio, I believe, and that will be at 5 p.m. UTC. Hopefully streamed as well. I should be around to stream that unless I'm actually enjoying myself for once. But yeah, be sure to be around for those or take part yourself.
Want
And
to hear the
again,
standings?
yeah, let's hear the standings.
Jack leads 162. Oh, I could put a drop race on now. Sorry, bear with me a second.
Yeah, one drop race.
Yeah, we're half season distance. We can put a drop race on. Jack Olivier 137. Alfie Bevan 121. Ali Yarnger 93. Myself 89. Nemanja Popovic 72 is the top 5. Oh
Interesting.
shit.
So it's actually fairly close for P2, I guess.
In the teams, Polaris leads on 165, just as one of their drivers takes a half-season break. Oof. Emma Olivier's second, 155. Then River Racing third on 151. FRA Sim Racing has entered the game with 140 now. And Spectrum Corsa Enterprises fifth on 86. And finally, the Nations Cup, France 162, Britain 159, Turkey 111, Spain 73, Serbia 72.
So, oh yes, on the races I fucked up, Ardas scored more points than me, hasn't he? Oh no, he hasn't. Never mind. That's without
You
drops.
scored 111, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
that's without drops.
Well, there you go. There's your standings, ladies and gentlemen. Again, thank you all for watching. And we will be hopefully seeing you again tomorrow and throughout the weekend. Thank you very much.
Bye bye.
And bye.